The other day, SaltEcrafter, out of nowhere, started making this weird shape with her hand and then pointing into her mouth. I was like, wait, what are you trying to say? And then eventually I understood that she wanted ice cream. So I was like, all right, let's go get some ice cream. And then she told me to wait. And as she said that, she went outside, put her boots on. I was looking through the window and I see her take a shovel and start digging. And while she was digging, suddenly out of nowhere, I kid you not, guys, there's magic at work here for some reason. I don't know what's happening. And out of nowhere, she came up with the KARINA GARCIA Craft City Ice Cream Art Kit. And so today, my little grains, we're going to be reviewing the KARINA GARCIA Ice Cream Art Kit. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you're looking for an all-in-one platform where you can build gorgeous websites, I'll give you more information at the end of this video. This kit costs $40 US, which might seem like a big deal. However, if you look at ice cream rolling machines, it's actually pretty low on the list in terms of cost. If it works, this would be a bargain, but of course, let's not start too hopeful. Many of you saw dangling little feet behind me and you were asking if it's Wilfer. Say hi, Wilfer.
Okay.
Wilfer is a pretty salty verb, for those of you who know him, so naturally he's a grain too. The concept for this kit is really straightforward. It really only says that we need milk, cream, and sugar. Otherwise, all we do is pour, add, chop, roll, and eat it. My only little issue is that this kit says ice cream art. I'm not quite sure what is the whole art part of ice cream, but they seem to like putting art into everything to make it seem creative. Right under ice cream art, we have fantasy dreams. That seems a little out of place, doesn't it? Fantasy dreams seems a little too not kid-friendly. So really the only indication of fantasy dream here is we have some rolls with sprinkles on there. But hang on, there's gold on the side of the box. I happen to have stumbled upon this. Craft City believes that crafting should not just be fun and your own creations should be on your own terms. English number 1. I mean, come on, at least this needs to have been edited somehow. Who proofreads this? All right, with that said, let's see what we get in this kit. Oh, do you guys hear that? Is that normal? That's pretty liquidy in there. How do you open this without injuring yourself? First things first, there's something that bugs me just a little bit, and the fact that there's no plugs that come included. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's how they usually are. Do I have to shove this in the freezer and wait a few hours? All right, this is useless to me. All right, let's see the instructions. If you have any kind of trust issues, it is not up to me to fix them. You need to talk to someone, but just in case, you can pause and read this on your own. Call me naive, call me dumb, call me anything you want, but I did not expect that by wanting to make ice cream, I have to wait 8 whole hours or overnight to freeze this machine.
8 whole hours?
So I essentially have to put this thing in my freezer, which I don't even know if I have space, so I'm gonna have to do some throwing out, just to get some homemade ice cream. So, so disappointed. Alright, so I'm gonna throw this into the freezer for 8 hours, and then I'll get back to you grains, and yeah. By the way, another golden editing issue on this thing. Nobody proofreads these things. Metal or shape objects might damage the pan. Pretty sure they wanted to say sharp objects. They're putting these products out there with so little attention to detail. This is how much they think about you guys. They're just taking products, barely proofreading it, sending it out there, and then just like, you know what, slap a face on it and sell it. There's no proofreading, there's no testing the materials. How do you sell something without making sure that it works first properly? And
the next day.
Alright, so here we are the next day. This was in the freezer upside down for about 16 hours, so you can't say
you didn't give it enough time, Jackie.
So for those of you who are fanboys and fangirls, don't look at the product. I gave it way more than what it asked for, okay? Alright, so I prepped the ingredients and all we have to pretty much do is just pour it on there. I'm really curious on the actual playtime. How many of these can we make? Because it does worry me just a little. Since in the instructions itself, it says prep the ingredients first and then take it out of the freezer. Is it that sensitive that it'll actually just not work after 5 minutes? So we pour the whole half cup, which this is just a little less, and then we add the toppings, which I'm gonna add blueberries, food colorant, I don't want, and we just put it in and then start chopping and then spread it and then roll it. That's pretty much it. So let's spread that stuff. Is it me, or in her video it seems like she put a lot more than the half cup? Okay, so we do see that it is working. It is starting to freeze up. So yeah, we're supposed to chop it and it gets creamier. I didn't even add my blueberries yet. Let me do that. Alright, so it's been left on for a couple of seconds. We should, in theory, be able to roll it. Let's try that. Nope. So I guess that's going to depend on how thin you do it. It's a technique. It's not going to have to do with the machine. It's going to be the technique and how thin you do it. But yeah, I guess that's my technique. Let's get you in here. So we're just gonna clean this up here and set it up for the next one. I just want to taste the other ice cream. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It's milk and sugar and blueberries. It's not gonna taste like anything else other than what you put in there. Oh, I did forget to mention, we do get these 2 spatulas and a spoon that is also a straw if you're gonna make slushies. But let's go for the flavor. And yeah, it tastes like milk with sugar and blueberry. And the texture itself, I wouldn't really call it ice cream because the second you're putting in, it's already starting to melt because this thing, even though it is cold, it's starting to get to room temp very quickly. Now, I'm just gonna clean it up with a piece of towel and I'm going to be trying it with coconut cream. The reason I want to try it with coconut cream is because some of you may be lactose intolerant and you're not sure if you can do it with different kinds of cream. So I'm gonna do that. When I was watching her video on the Craft City YouTube, it actually showed that she had this on the table and she was doing multiple projects, which means that I should be able to do multiple projects as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our coconut cream. I really do hope that in the video they didn't just have multiple of them in the freezer and they just kept switching it back and forth to the ones that were in the freezer, because that would really suck if you have to wait 8 hours to make one batch of ice cream. It's exactly what I suspected. Now, is this thing still cold? Yeah, it's still cold. And if you have a really tiny slim piece like over here, it's gonna freeze. But it's really not that much colder that I can't keep my finger on there or that it's freezing because it's still kind of yogurty. And I'm trying to make this as slim as possible. Yeah, this is not gonna solidify. And if you're suspicious because this is coconut, let's try milk again. Oh my god. So frustrated right now because I found another typo. How are these people not proofreading? Use the spatulas to life the rolls into a cup. What they mean is to lift the rolls into the cup. Zen mode. Zen mode. This is terrible! This is absolutely terrible! As you can see, it's not the same as the first one. So for best results, freeze 8 hours and make 1 portion of ice cream. I'm gonna keep it on there for a couple of minutes and then we're gonna try and do the scoopies. All right, so here we are a couple of minutes later and we're only getting slush. This is what's happening now. Just to be fair, I waited about 15-20 minutes and it is starting to solidify. So just so you know, if you have the patience of waiting 15-20 minutes to make 1 portion of ice cream, you can. All right, so let's go over there and have a chat. Time to find out. Is this just out of curiosity, what score would you grains give it? Make sure you vote and note your score. If it's not up there, put it down there. There's no power to keep this thing cool. You pretty much have to shove it in the freezer and use it immediately. It needs to be left in the freezer for anywhere between 8 hours to 12 hours, as suggested in the actual instructions. How is this supposed to be a kit if we're not getting any kind of flavoring? No vanilla, no mint. The box says Fantasy Dream. It's like, whoa, Fantasy Dream. And then there's this gorgeous picture of colors and sprinkles. See? Fantasy Dream. Where are the sprinkles and colors as shown as the end product on your own box? I've seen the exact same machine on Amazon. Mind you, it is more expensive, but it's the same machine, same color. How is this KARINA GARCIA? Awful proofreading. What's going on? This is gonna come back again, but how is anyone releasing a product without actually proofreading it? We're not talking about one typo, we're talking multiple typos. I had another issue with this box because it specifically says milk, cream, and sugar. So I assumed those are 2 ingredients. It should, in all technicality, maybe that's my teacher self, milk, comma, cream, and sugar. Then I know those are 3 separate items. All right, we're coming back. It's very similar to a previous number, but the project on the box itself is not supplied. If you're going to put an end product on your box, it should be the project of your kit. Playtime is only 15 to 20 minutes max. Even after I froze this thing for about 16 hours, that's all you're getting out of it. Because of the limited amount of playtime we have, which factors into no power button, it's freezing, there's just no way to get any other great ice cream than probably the first batch. I'm coming back. What the frog is going on with those typos? I'm coming back with those typos. It's so simple, but it just shows the lack of attention to detail. Some cons deserve to be mentioned multiple times. That's how much they bother me. Am I biased? Heck yeah. For me, I would consider this machine as useless because all we're doing with it is making mediocre ice cream. Now you have to be pretty desperate to write on your actual box that there's a recipe guide included when what you're talking about is this. Really? When I'm expecting a recipe guide, I'm expecting a little booklet with different kinds of flavors, different kinds of techniques, different kinds of things that you can do with this kit. This is your recipe guide. I'm coming back to Fantasy Dream on the box. I would consider this absolutely misleading. Don't put it on the box if it's not the stuff in here. These things really bug me. Again, down here, other side of the box, it says Fantasy Dream. My other problem with the box is we have the word art in here. How are we making art with ice cream? There was nothing artsy about this. I understand pancake art because we're making faces, we're making drawings. What's the art part of the ice cream? Did someone explain that to me? Because when I asked on Patreon, they said it's probably the art of deception. For 15 minutes-ish of playability, $40, I would call that overpriced. There are times where I just waited 10, 15, 20 minutes for the ice cream to solidify because it didn't want to. And it did, just a little bit, so wait time is another issue. I was pretty disappointed at the fact that the coconut cream didn't work. Maybe if I had used it as the first project, it could have worked because the plate was actually cold. We can't use the excuse that it was too thick because if you look on the box, this ice cream over here is actually pretty thick compared to the spatula, which means essentially it's not that thick. I mean, look over here, that's a pretty hefty portion too. Essentially, I had no fun with this thing because it was all waiting and waiting and waiting to get one portion of decent ice cream. After that, you're gambling or waiting a long time. All right, on to the pros because I like to be fair sometimes. So we do have 2 pros, and the first one is the cold plate itself does work for long-winded, single portion sized ice creams. Very long-winded. And if you're okay with waiting a long time to get your 1 portion ice cream, you are getting homemade flavors. So overall, I would never take this machine out, even if I froze it overnight, if friends came over or if kids are having a party and be like, you guys want to make your own ice cream? Because disappointment is going to roll out very quickly. Does the machine work? Yeah, it does work in a very limited amount of time. And even so, you have to eat it almost immediately. And as a kit, this is so horrible. It is absolute scammage. There's no flavoring. The project on the box is not in the box. Typos everywhere. And there's nothing complete about it or unique about it in any way whatsoever. With that said, I am generously giving this kit a 1 on 10 dorks. Is it worth it? That is entirely up to you. If you think 1 dork is worth it for you, go for it. I'm sure there are better products out there if you greens want to make ice cream. If your New Year's resolution is to start making your side business into something a little more serious, a website is definitely something you should consider. If you're not sure where to start, this is why today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace empowers millions of people's creatives, artists, crafters like you and I with the tools we need to create websites in a really easy way. Their website is an all-in-one platform that also has award-winning templates that all you have to do is select it and then change some of the words, some of the pictures to suit your design. And if ever you're stuck, they do have award-winning 24/7 customer service, so you don't feel a little too lost like sometimes I do. So whether you're starting a new domain or transferring an old one, it's pretty easy with Squarespace. And for those of you thinking of changing websites because some of them take a little too much commission, you can definitely check that out. So if you're interested, make sure you check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch and get 10% off, go to squarespace.com/NerdECrafter. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch a salty video, not sure if your salt needs more salt, but if you want to watch a video that YouTube thinks is perfect for you, check it out down here. Until then, I will see you greens in the next video.